Ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, J.Neil and B.Torrance, Scotland. On my left, S.Magee and J.Dolan, Ireland. Just to set to J.Dolan. Goal, play. Service over, 1 love. Two love. Three love.
And I've probably seen Jonathan singles. Would he be mainly known as a singles player formerly, or I suppose?
He's always played all the events. He's known as a singles player. He's done well. Had a high world ranking as a junior, as a singles player. Made it into the top 10. So some good results in singles, but also some good results with his junior partner David Walsh in the past. So a good prospect in both events.
And Sam, his doubles background?
Sam used to play doubles with Tony Stevenson, obviously focusing now on mixed doubles. So this is his chance to get back into men's doubles, look to see if we can get a high level men's doubles pair from Ireland as well.
Excellent.
So, yeah.
And the opposition they're playing, Neil and Torrance?
Yeah, young pair. They're quite experienced. I've seen J.Neil. He's been around on the scene for quite a long time as a junior. A little bit of background noise there, but yeah. So it'd be interesting to see. We got a left and right hander here in the Scottish partnership. So that could cause some difficulty for the Irish pair. Obviously, 2 forehands in the centre of the court when they're on the respective sides.
So should that be lots of smashes down the middle, etc., or just not necessarily so?
It's just one to always be aware of, especially when you're lifting, or can cause some confusion towards the centre of the court, some clashed rackets. So something they can try. A very strong start here from J.Dolan and S.Magee. Really controlling the front of the court. They've been on the attack for the whole game so far. So good to see. And the score here 10-2.
11-2.
So we go into the break there with the Irish pair leading 11-2. A good strong start from them. Really controlling the front of the court. And let's see if they can maintain this into the second part of the first game here.
Code fight, 20 seconds. Code fight, 20 seconds. (11-2). Play.
Okay, so S.Magee serving here to B.Torrance. Flat fast exchange, and the Scottish player making the mistake there. Really are dominating the front of the court at the start of the game.
Do you think we'll see Sam kind of pitching himself normally at the front, or is that just the way the rallies have been so far? Really,
I think Sam will look to come forward. Having played with Sam a little bit, he likes to move forward in the court, very aggressive in his forward movement. So yeah, I definitely see that as being a good partnership structure for them.
Hopefully Chloe's kind of popping a few tips at the net and things like that, I suppose, maybe.
yeah. But also Jonathan's quite a tall lad. He can hit it down very steeply, so it makes sense to have him at the back of the court and hitting his angles.
Service over, 5-13.
Bit of strapping there on Jonathan's knee. I know he's taken a fall recently on that one, but hopefully it's not affecting his play here. Really the first rally we've seen them defend. Obviously their favoured formation is to be on the attack, so that's what they'll be looking to do throughout the game.
Service over, 14.
Yeah, good return there from Sam. Yeah, a little bit of deception at the net there.
Serving is pretty well controlled and pretty tight, so he's really putting the pressure on them.
Yeah, the Scottish boys aren't really threatening on the net enough. They're not stretching forward and taking it early enough and trying to send it down. A little bit
Service over, 7-16.
almost, I was going to say lazy, but
Yeah.
not really looking at like they're really challenging for the front of the court, which they will need to. Really letting the Irish pair dominate.
Service over, 16.
I think that might have been going long, I think.
Yeah, got away with that.
Yeah. I suppose again it's a first round match, and it's people are just kind of getting themselves warmed up in the tournament in a sense, even though maybe some of them have played singles or I suppose from the doubles point of view it's the rallies will be maybe short at the start of the match and hopefully lengthen as the
the start here we've seen the rallies very short with Sam serving at the front and controlling the game, and you know, if he can do that throughout the game, then they'll be in a very good place.
9-16.
Good attack there from B.Torrance. Good bit of variety. Quite a big guy and a good angle he's hit there. Johnny needs to be picking those ones up. Yeah, this is much more like it. Very good counter-attacking shot. That time B.Torrance probably better off not hitting cross-court. He's opening up the big space on the court there.
caught him on the flick serve.
Yeah.
18.
A good flick from Sam. Catching the Scottish completely by surprise.
It was an easy return there for
19.
Sam to finish.
Again, we're really seeing Sam controlling the front of the court here. It's good to see. Looks like he's started quite sharp in this game. You'd hope that he would be able to control this game, being that he often plays at a lot higher standard in his mix. So good to see him coming out sharp and starting off controlling the game here.
Should be for somebody who's well used to playing in Gold Grand Prix,
Yeah,
Grand Prix tournaments,
and he should be, he should expect to come out here and dominate this game, and really help his younger partner to develop here by giving him confidence and
12, 20.
Caught him again on the kind of switch the angle and catching him on the forehand side.
He's having a bit of success in cross court there to Johnny. Hits it quite fast and sharp. So that's the first game to Dolan and McGee, 21-13. At the Irish Future Series here in Dublin. So they go into the interval now, and hopefully they can stay focused and maintain this quality in the second set.
Pretty comfortable and not much for Dan to really say anything at the future.
No, it would be continue to try and dominate the front of the court with a good serve and third shot, and maybe a little bit on trying to just cut out the few errors that they've made.
Second game, love all, play.
And we're back here with on Badminton Ireland TV for the Carlton Irish Future Series 2013. And we're on the second game here, and hopefully maybe the rallies might be a little bit longer, because the Scottish pair didn't really stay in the rallies long enough really to put the Irish guys under pressure. So
yeah, we've seen S.Magee and Jonathan Dolan come out here and dominate quite well at this in the first game. So let's see if they can maintain this this control of the match and keep the Scottish players away from controlling.
they're trying their best here. We're great defence.
Yeah, this is the best rally we've had so far.
Wow, well, great play by the Irish player there, really.
So in the end, Jonathan's keeping the shuttle going down quite steeply, but taking the pace off a little bit, and J.Neil there just hesitating for a second and making the mistake. It's good tactics from Jonathan there to vary the pace he's hitting with and keep the angle going down. Again, quite sharp on his forehand side there from B.Torrance. He seems to have had a few winners from that side now. But unfortunately making the error there.
Nothing worse than a great shot the previous rally and then straight into the net.
Yes. They're playing the occasional good bit of badminton, but they're not stringing much together at the moment, the two Scottish lads.
Well played. He had a mute.
Service over 3-5. Ball. Service over 6-3.
Okay, so S.Magee here serving with the score 6-3. Just the start of this second set here. The Scottish pair coming out a little bit stronger in this game, and we'll see if they can make it a closer encounter. They're trying now, I think, to bring Jonathan into the game a little bit more and keep Sam away from controlling the net area. And B.Torrance serving here.
But you would like to think if they're trying to bring Jonathan into the net, you know, singles players do have a good net game, because, you know, I see some of the top players like Neil have such a great net game, and you would think, you know, Jonathan singles.
Yeah, very different the net game in singles and doubles. So in doubles you're often moving from square onto the net, and you're hitting the shuttle a little bit closer to you. So you're not hitting at full stretch.
Right.
So, but yeah, there will be some transfer in the skills for sure. But it's certainly a singles player is not used to standing so close to the front of the court,
right,
and hitting these sorts of shots with an opponent just in front of you. But,
yeah, I think I saw a couple of weeks ago Tina Rasmussen play with Lee Chang-wei.
Oh yeah.
And she's literally sat at the back line, because anytime she went near the net, she was just, I do not want to be here.
Yeah, and wow, she is so strong at the back of the court, so if you can do it, then why not?
So they're not used to that fast push game in a sense, really, you know.
Well, when you play singles, you have to worry about the rear court, and you have to worry about someone flicking it over you. So standing so close to the net in a square-on stance to the net wouldn't be too wise, because your opponent would be able to flick it over your head very easily.
So I just pushed that one wide there on the return, trying to halt it.
Okay, so we go into the interval here, 11-6, with S.Magee and J.Dolan leading the Scottish pair, B.Torrance and J.Neil.
And really just looking even at the stats, like the most consecutive run of points for Josh and Ben is 3 in a row, so they haven't really got a run going. You know, as I say, even in this second game, it's maybe 2 points, so they're not gaining any momentum really in the game. So
really, yeah, I completely agree with that. They've pulled together a few good rallies at the start of this second set, but they've really not been able to maintain that for any period of time. Partly due to the fact that the Irish pair are controlling the net pretty well, and not letting them have too many chances.
They're doing all they need to do, really, in a sense. The Irish pair, they're not having to go all up, but as I say, they're doing what they need to do to control the rallies.
What they're doing well is playing quite sharp at the start of the rallies and getting the attack, and then from there it's quite easy to control. If they don't play sharp at the start of the rally, they'd quickly find themselves under a lot more pressure.
This thing of whoever's in control on the third shot is the key thing, really.
First 3 shots, really the key in doubles. Very good return there from J.Neil. Good touch at the net.
Just a bit of a short lift by Sam, and just got punished on the smash then.
Not getting his length on that one. And a good option again for them to hit straight back at the guy who's hit the short lift, because he wasn't quite ready. A little bit slow on that one, Sam. He needed to be a little bit sharper there. Very fast moving forward there was what Sam likes to do. Blocking and moving into the net.
13-7.
So 13-7 here. Let's see if they can consolidate this lead.
Great finish.
14-7.
Yeah, a little bit of a high risk shot that one though. A little bit high risk.
Kind of shot you can play maybe 13-7 up, I suppose, maybe. Or is that
As a coach, I wouldn't say that, no.
16-7.
But really now the Scottish boys' heads seem to be down, and the Irish are really really controlling the match at this stage. Jonathan just getting called for a fault there on his serve, just coming up a little bit high on the serve. Just above his waist, that was judged to be. Really not challenging Sam as he moves forward. So Sam is playing the block, but they're not pressuring the net enough, the two Scottish guys. So it's very easy for Sam to move forward, which is exactly what the Scottish should be trying to avoid. Good judgment there from Sam.
17-8.
Great height there by Jonathan there for the old jump smash.
Yeah,
I think that's
again, good angle and a little bit of power. Something he's working on in his training, being able to hit these power smashes. Obviously gets a very good angle. He needs to be able to maintain a good strong jump and build up a little bit more strength in the legs. Really this structure, the way they're playing is suiting the Irish very well at the moment. Jonathan hitting down his angles and Sam controlling forward. Good counter attack, yeah, very nice. Stepping into the shot, which what sort of thing we as coaches like to see. Stepping forward, taking the shuttle early, and then guiding into the space. Very good.
just a small bit of confusion. One looking at the other for a second.
A little bit of a bad choice there for the cross smash. I think it was a bit ambitious to try and hit the winning shot from there. A bit better from the B.Torrance there, just threatening the net as Jonathan was about to play.
Just put a bit of mental pressure
just
on
put
him.
a little bit of pressure on him. Yeah, a little bit extra pressure and making the forced error.
Then another on. 3 point again.
Yeah.
They're pushed out wide.
Yeah, really need to get rid of these errors if they're to challenge. Yeah. So the score here, 19-11. I don't see the Scottish coming back from this position, but shouldn't really say that.
Commentator's curse. I think we might be safe, I think. Well, there's one.
A good push to the middle, and Jonathan just a little bit late on that one. Needed to be a little bit lower in his legs, and the racket ready.
Great attack and play, great defense, and it's wide.
13-19.
Okay. Close call there on that one. Can't see it on the replay, but the smash was hit with good power, but just wide of the sideline.
He didn't make a look over at the umpire anyway, so he accepted the call. So
Need to be a bit more focused here, the Irish boys. Really making a good few errors here at the end of the set. Looks like they've relaxed, thinking they've won the game a bit too early.
yeah, it's 4 points in a row for Scottish player.
Really can't afford to make these sort of errors. Have to stay really on top of the game, because rally point scoring system means that you relax for a minute and you've lost 5 points. Again, just trying a little bit too hard there to finish the rally quickly.
From a 19-11, it's 2016. Fair enough, a match point, but.
And there we have it, 21-16 to the Irish player Jonathan Dolan and S.Magee beating B.Torrance and J.Neil from Scotland.
I'd say, 23 minutes, so comfortable enough in the end, even though, as you say, it took the pedal off maybe slightly at the end, but I think we'll allow them that in the first round, as I say.
Yeah, I'd like to see that they'll be a lot sharper finishing out the games in the next games in the tournament.
Okay, that's brilliant, Ben. Thanks very much. As I say, we'll be back with another match here soon on Bampton Ireland TV. I'm Thomas Bone, as I say, and Ben Caldwell, isn't it?
Yeah,
yes, I want to make sure I pronounce it rightly. Sorry, Ben.
Say it however you like.
And we'll be back soon.
Great, thanks.